You know, you've been studying a long time. Why don't we go to the arcade?
Yeah, sure. That sounds fun. Our first stop is inside the Grand Canal, which is the largest of the many canals that make Venice so unique. Venice began in the 5th century AD. In order to escape barbarians, the Venetians fled to the islands that are now known as Venice. To create these floating buildings, wooden stakes were driven into the ground and the buildings were built on top of wooden platforms. Over time, the wood structure became petrified wood due to the constant flow of salt water. This is why the wooden structure still stands today. Because the city was surrounded by water, it had a defensive advantage against its enemies. In 1204, Venice was allies with the Crusaders and helped in the capture of Constantinople. However, in the 15th century, Napoleon captured Venice. The Grand Canal is just over 2 miles long and 225 feet at its widest part. It also has a depth of 17 feet. The main mode of transportation was the poled gondolas, but has moved toward motorized boats. Now, back to Pac-Man. Our next stop is at the Rialto Bridge. It crosses over the Grand Canal at its most narrow point. The first bridge was a wooden bridge designed by Niccolo Baratieri in 1178. After its collapse in 1264, the city held a design competition for a new bridge. Antonio da Ponte and Antonio Contino won the competition and designed the Rialto Bridge. The bridge is constructed of a stone arch that spans the entire canal. On top of this arch are 2 arcades of shops. The bridge is used to access Rialto, the financial district of Venice. Now, back to my game. Our last stop is the Doge's Palace. The Doge's Palace is a collection of buildings pulled into one structure. The Doge's family apartments were there, but it was also a castle and a prison. Built in the 10th century, the palace could be entered through the Porta della Carta. In 1172, 2 new wings were constructed, one for courts and legal institutions, and the other for government institutions. In 1340, the side of the palace facing the lagoon was constructed, which included a ground floor arcade and open first floor balconies. In the 17th century, the interior courtyard was designed and completed. The Doge's Palace was the center for political life and public administration for the Venetian Republic. Now, to finish my game of Pac-Man.